On August 28, 2025, 4 distinct legal issues frame this encounter: probable cause, use of force, taser deployment, and resisting without violence.
Show the receipt.
Don't need the shit.
We already got
Don't
a
need the
receipt.
shit, man. Put it away.
I'm saying we got a receipt.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back.
I'm saying we got a receipt.
Go ahead and put your hands behind your back. 035, we're running. Put your hands behind your back now!
We bought
Put your
that.
fucking hands behind your back!
We bought it. I promise we bought it.
41 to 28, where's he going?
I bought this. Look at the receipt.
Oh, 28, taser for you, one secure. 77.
The receipt. How? If I bought it, I don't need to see the receipt. Yeah.
Yep, we're good, thank you.
For what? Yeah.
Did we take the phones out ourselves?
Yeah.
Hey, so y'all not gonna run the receipt back?
Huh, it's over there,
Y'all not
boy.
gonna run the receipt back?
Chill, dude. We watch you on camera the whole time. Stop.
On camera doing what though?
Stop.
You get me up, bro. We good.
No. We gonna wait.
Bust my lip and all.
You'll be alright.
Bro, I'm trying to stand. Can you
Yeah.
stand me up?
Go ahead and take the camera on time.
Hell.
Take him to the car.
Yeah, sure.
God damn, y'all f*** me up. Hey, can you tell we bought it? Look at the receipt. Bro, just look at the receipt. No, babe, look at the I'm telling them, listen.
Yeah. Okay.
So have y'all not seen me buy it though?
We saw you take one off the shelf and put it in a bag.
All this other flip, I could have bought this shit. I already bought them. It's on the fucking receipt.
Oh, the one you returned? Yeah.
So we
Just stop. Yeah, we'll do it in there.
Yeah, put me.
We'll unhook him in there. We'll unhook him when we get inside, man.
Yeah, bro, like y'all could have talked to me about this shit. Y'all trying to arrest me for what? Y'all trying to arrest me? Y'all didn't even give me a chance to show you. Talking about keep your hands behind your back. You're not listening.
I think we just fought with you now.
I was not listening. My thing about it, I'm trying to explain to y'all. Y'all not trying to talk though. Can you tell them who bought it?
Wait, let it go. Let it go. Literally, let it go. It's see everything you don't listen.
Oh, yeah. You,
46, 1013.
I thought it was petty though. I thought we could just bought the shit though. We could just pay for the shit. I already bought the motherfuckers one time.
Alright, so the reason why obviously we're making contact with you
Talk to me.
is because you literally switched it. You put the one that you purchased or whatever item that you had, you put it on the shelf, grabbed the new one and returned it. That's fraud return.
Oh no! I was gonna turn. I didn't want them declining me because of the fucking
But
the fact that I already
understand
opened
it, but that's not how it works. Because now you're using a new item to return it, now it's going back into our inventory.
And we could have had that discussion.
No.
we'll see.
Can y'all loosen this left one up? I can't feel my circulation.
Have y'all ran him yet?
No.
The book, where's that book at?
It's paid for.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
technically not because she used with the return.
Oh, right.
You bought it with a return?
With the return money, yeah.
And,
What I'm gonna do is return that book for you. Give you that money. Alright.
wait, she got to turn the money back in.
Can I see the receipt for that?
I got it right here. It's inside.
No, the receipt
Oh,
on the phone.
No, you good. You just don't lean back because it's the prongs is in your back.
It's on my phone.
For the clippers.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not running from them. I'm just trying to talk to them and ask them why are they trying to put me in handcuffs.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this return for you and give you this money, okay?
That's the only question I got.
So the reason like I
No,
said,
I'm not mad at you. I'm trying to.
Talking
No, I'm trying to explain to him though. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying that I was trying to ask a question and they trying to arrest me.
No, they're trying to pay you. That's the difference.
They didn't say the thing. They say you want to arrest with your hands behind your back.
I actually deployed twice.
Yeah, I saw you.
You choose the old clip that you had, yours, the one that you purchased. You still try to walk out with it after you made a return. So that's the reason why we're making contact with you.
Okay.
And they're making contact with you. So it's still theft at the end of the day. You see what I'm trying
So
to say?
petty theft. So what I'm trying to know, Mr. Bowers, what I'm trying to explain to you, I heard you under arrest, and I'm trying to explain to y'all the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that's under arrest though, but I'm trying to explain to you. But I'm trying to.
Wait, you still over
I
talking
didn't-
them though. You didn't even give them a chance to listen.
And I understand that. And I'm
I don't know what your
trying
intentions are out there.
And I'm trying to,
So that's why we're gonna
explain,
detain
and I'm
you.
trying to explain to them though. That's what I'm trying to explain on my mindset, where my head was at. I'm trying to explain to y'all what my head at though. I didn't know that. I'm thinking under arrest for what? My question is for what? Can I explain myself? We gonna talk? And so as I try to explain myself, y'all talking about y'all tackling me.
You could talk to them while you're in here.
I was trying to, but I'm getting tackled. What the f am I getting tackled for? And they're not even telling me what.
You try to spin out, bro.
Where you was
You on
going?
camera.
No, when you grabbed me, after he grabbed me, I said, what the f am I getting, what the f am I getting detained for? What am I getting arrested for?
Well, you didn't. That's telling me that you didn't want to talk to begin with.
How if I'm asking
Considering
questions
you
in
asked
the
somebody,
process
why
of
you
moving
didn't
away
say-
and I'm asking questions, y'all supposed to talk. If y'all say, hey, we need to bring you over here to talk, I was already walking that way and somebody grabbed me talking about
Out the
arresting me.
door, they said, "Hey, da 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 da." They literally grabbed you. You
And I was
here.
moving with him, but he tried to put me in handcuffs for
We
what?
never been in here.
So if
we
we're
know.
talking, but we're finna talk, where am I going to handcuffs for? You get where my mindset at?
So
If we
you
finna
didn't
talk.
already get loud with them.
No. Ask him, Mr. Barrows, when he first walked up to me, was I loud? Was I rowdy?
No, but what you did was still wrong.
No, I'm not
Okay.
defending that though.
Yeah. I'm just saying, what you did is still wrong.
Yeah, I'm not defending that at all though, but I'm talking about the part after that though. Can you loosen this stuff up for me, please?
We gonna have any more issues?
Just the right one.
That's
I'll
we're
go
gonna have any more
fit a
issues?
finger in.
No, of course not. No. I told y'all I explained to y'all. I already explained to y'all about it. You know what I'm saying? I explained to you. I explained to y'all I was not trying to resist
Well, I would
anything.
just wait, Papa. I'm gonna read you Miranda, and then if you want to provide us with a statement, you can. Okay? What are you on probation for?
Huh?
What are you on probation for?
I was just driving.
Just driving?
Yes, sir.
Driver license suspended?
No, isn't no way you can loosen this right one up a little bit.
I can fit a finger in. You all right?
Try to put a finger on the side, the right side.
I don't need to. See?
2 fingers though. I thought it was 2 fingers.
It's up here, that's what we were going.
So let me ask you a question though. So it's up to Walmart to file charges on them, right?
Yes.
Am I getting file charges on? Is it anyway? Like I'm saying, since they was already paid for it, that we already got the receipt paid for them, and nothing was taken out of here without money being. So they said we just get trespassed.
We got the taser.
Who was it? Who
Like
was
the
it?
10, it's under his chair.
Who was it? Who was it? So if I'm talking to you though, anyway, you saying there's no way around it?
Man, you got a medical here.
I'm just gonna I'm moving your hair real quick, okay?
I gotta follow policies, you know, just as much as everybody else.
I'm not saying that though, but I'm saying the policy state that you automatically have to trust, you have to file charges.
Because it's over dollar amount for me, so.
$1?
No, it's over dollar amount, so I have a certain dollar amount that I could, you
What's
have
the
reach.
interest?
I can't tell you.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? The charge, I mean, $40, $49.
So it's still over my barrier that I can. Now, if you're under it,
What's
I can work with
under?
you. I can't.
$30?
No, it's less than that.
$20?
Around there.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to touch on your hair. I went through your dread.
Listen though, my thing is, I already paid for them, right?
Yes.
So let's go based off that. Deal's already
You paid for them, right? You put your old clippers? Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait, listen. So you put your old one on the shelf, right? You grabbed the new one, took it to the service that did return with the new one, right? That's altering our inventory. Basically in the store. It's basically saying that we have it in the store and now we don't because the service that is returned. You grabbed your old ones and try to walk out with them. So we're losing money at the end of the day.
Yeah.
It's shrink, that's what it's called.
But my thing is though, if I already paid for them, they just recharge the card for the second one.
Don't worry.
You should have paid for them both.
It's theft at the end
Start
of
off
the
with,
day.
correct?
Yeah.
Right?
Y'all
So,
transporting?
Well, not both. I'm only gonna pay for one.
you should have paid for the one you walked out of the door.
I didn't even make it out of the store.
Yeah, you did. You was in the parking lot.
Y'all hit me. Y'all tackled me.
I didn't talk to you.
Yeah, they tackled me already.
Yeah.
They got me.
These guys tried to make contact
So
with you. They
it's
bring you guys in
based
the
off, so it's
office.
based off all 3 of y'all.
He's gonna have to go to the ER.
Technically, whoever's pursuing. So,
that's
yes.
the ones.
Okay.
I mean,
So
the
is it?
one, it's more than one on his neck. He's gonna have to go to the ER and get that pulled out.
Do I get on the stretcher route these shits on? Oh, do they hook up to one of the stretcher legs? I didn't think it was gonna lead to that. I thought they was gonna tell me that, hey, you gotta go back and pay shit. I thought it was gonna be that simple shit.
We'll tighten the skin up instead. There's that one.
There's one in my head. I feel something tugging in my head.
Yeah, there's one in your neck. You want me to get that one too?
Yeah, you can.
Later. Alright, you ready?
Damn, give me a patch.
No. They didn't pull
He
no hair
got,
out.
he got two in his
That
back.
shit don't hurt when you pull it out?
He got two in
Yeah,
his
yeah, I
back.
thought it just got a patch in my head.
He got, that's right, it's lower.
That's what I'm trying to
I
explain.
got some right here in your head. Hang on, I'm gonna get this one too.
Yeah, so.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, my bad.
One more, one more.
See, this
Go
one's
ahead.
tight. Let me get this cord. Alright, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
On probable cause, under Florida Statute Section 812.014, theft requires knowing conduct, concealment of merchandise, and passage beyond the last point of sale. And surveillance had already captured each element before any officer approached the door. The Supreme Court's decision in Atwater versus City of Lago, Vista, handed down in 2001, is dispositive. A warrantless arrest for a minor criminal offense, supported by probable cause, does not violate the Fourth Amendment. Refusing to examine the receipt was not a legal defect, at most, a community relations one. On use of force, the governing standard is Graham versus Connor, a 1989 Supreme Court decision, holding that force must be objectively reasonable from the perspective of a reasonable officer on the scene, without the benefit of hindsight. 3 factors govern: the severity of the offense, the immediate threat posed, and whether the subject was actively resisting or attempting flight. Factor 1 weighs against heavy force, since this is a second-degree misdemeanor, and Factor 2 also weighs against, with no weapon, no strike, and no verbal threat. Factor 3 is decisive. Active physical evasion during a lawful custodial command is what carries the calculus into objective reasonableness. On the Taser, the 11th Circuit has drawn a sharp line. In Draper versus Reynolds, decided in 2004, a single deployment against a non-compliant misdemeanor suspect was upheld. In Oliver versus Fiorino, decided in 2009, repeated or prolonged tasings of a compliant or incapacitated subject were held excessive. The constitutional analysis turns on quantity and context, not the mere fact of deployment. Probe placement above the shoulder line raises a separate training concern, because manufacturer guidance directs aim below the neckline.
What I'm trying to explain to y'all is that, all I'm saying is that this is the determining factor if I gotta go to jail or not. So I'm just trying to figure out its alternatives. So like, what would be?
And this is there is no. If you had to come back in here, you come to the office.
That's no. See, Paul. See, that's the miscommunication there though. Cause I thought I was being under arrest for something that I didn't even talk over yet. So that's the only reason why these cuffs got put on me though. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only.
All right, thank you.
That was the only miscommunication though, because I think I'm being under arrest without even having a chance to explain the situation or trying to solve the problem. You know what I'm saying?
If you hadn't taken off,
No, I didn't take. No, I pulled away, and at that point, though, what the? At this point, like, what the? I'm still trying to ask, so what the am I being under arrest for? Talk to me, like, I know it's other alternative routes though. So what I'm hearing is basically if Mr. Barnes and this officer tell you that it was just a miscommunication there, we can figure out a different route.
there is no miscommunication.
No?
You walked into the store. You selected an item off the shelf.
And I'm not. Listen, I'm not.
Hold on. You selected an item off the shelf, and then as you were walking up through the pharmacy to get ready to walk out the door, you put that item in a bag. Fair statement?
Yeah.
And then you passed the last point of sale, right?
And that's what the camera.
That is theft.
Understandable.
Okay.
So
that's why
I didn't. But I'm saying I
guys-
see alternative. I seen alternative routes that it don't always lead to this. You get what I'm saying?
Well, again, when these guys
yeah.
approached you and said, "Hey, listen, we need to talk about some
And
unpaid
from there,
merchandise."
I was calm and I was ready to. I walked with
Right.
y'all. I gave y'all the bag and I walked.
Let's put our shoe on.
So, Mr. Barnes, what I'm asking you guys, though, so even if I'm explaining to you guys that I was not trying to run away, I'm just trying to ask why am I being
We were
arrested?
detaining you, okay?
I didn't know why. I didn't know why though.
But this is where
But
we're
I'm
at.
trying to. But when I was trying to ask you, you started yanking on me tighter. And I'm like, what the?
Pulling away.
Because I'm trying to ask a question. I didn't think I had to be under arrest first, then ask my question. That's all I'm saying though. That's all I'm saying though. I didn't know that.
Well, that's where we're at, okay? You're under arrest for resisting without violence and pay theft. Okay? You're being trespassed for a period. Well, both of you are being trespassed for a period of 2 years. You're not coming on this property in the next few years, or you're being placed under arrest for trespass for warning. All right? That means the property all the way out to State Road 19. You can go like the Chili's and stuff like that, but you cannot hang out on this property or in the parking lot.
Mr. Manil, what you just do the starting, you the supervisor? So if I'm sitting here explaining to them that I only was trying to ask a question and not trying to resist, then why we can't have that conversation? Why that conversation on the table? If I'm explaining to them that was not my intention. My intention, well, you gotta understand, I'm coming out of the store and I'm being asked to get in handcuffs. But my question was why? As soon as I asked why, he roughed me up. I'm not even doing nothing. I'm asking a question. He said walk to the. My first statement was walk here. I'm on the verge of walking here. He grabbed me. Talking about you gotta get. I mean, it's two of us now. On the one person getting grabbed, talking about being put in handcuffs.
On resisting, Florida Statute Section 843.02 reaches any act that obstructs or opposes an officer in the lawful execution of a legal duty without violence. The common misconception is that verbal questioning equals non-compliance, but it does not. Speech is protected. Physical pulling away during a lawful handcuffing command, however, is conduct and satisfies every element. The forum for contesting an arrest is a motion to dismiss or a suppression hearing, not the sidewalk.
We're not gonna
Two people being trespassed.
They're saying that you were detained.
I didn't understand, but as soon as I asked why, it was about
They're saying you're detained. You resisted at some point. Okay? And we're not gonna have court in here.
No, of course
So
not.
they're saying you resisted without violence by trying to pull away or whatever occurred, and they have evidence that you retail theft, correct?
Yeah, I'm not denying. What I'm not denying is anything that you're saying.
All right, man. Come on.
I just put last name and then
Man, you a black brother. You can't help me out and tell them, hey, I didn't resist.
But you resisted.
Not intentionally though. Not like resist. Like I'm trying to get away. That I'm trying to ask a question.
But you were trying to get away. So I tased you.
I'm only trying to get at y'all. Y'all tackling me. That's all I'm trying to stop though. I'm stopping y'all from tackling me though.
You wasn't tackling me.
So you ain't right. Okay, I'm not arguing with you though, but obviously we both was there. I'm saying that from my point of view, your point of view though, what didn't match up?
What matches up is he told you to put your hands behind your back. And you did not. You ain't comply at all.
I didn't. Come on, I didn't try to comply with you. When you first,
You pulled away.
grab me again, grab my wrist. When you first asked, you grabbed my wrist.
And then you tensed up, and then you started
And
pulling
I said
away.
why? I said why,
Put your
Mr.
hands behind your back.
And you just kept repeating
We're not going to
that,
debate
right?
over there. I'm giving you a lawful order. You got to follow it. So this is where we're at. Like my sergeant said, we don't debate this right here. That is what court system for. You're being charged with it. You're not being convicted of it.
And with no way around this.
Come on, man. Get in there.
I'm just asking. Okay, can I sit down and ask a question?
You can sit down. Trust me, we finna be in there too.
I'm just. You ain't gonna talk to me, bro, just for a little bit.
No, we finna be in there.
Were y'all here for this one?
On the grades, the arresting officers earn a B-. Probable cause was solid, and the single taser cycle stayed within 11th Circuit limits. But probe placement above the neckline and a compressed verbal phase prevent an A. The supervising sergeant earns an A- for textbook de-escalation. The subject earns a C-. The return fraud conduct was deliberate, and physical resistance escalated a 60-day misdemeanor exposure into a compounded charge carrying up to 1 year. 3 takeaways. For civilians, challenge an arrest in a courtroom, not on the sidewalk. Pulling away converts a minor charge into a compounded one. For officers, 2 seconds to glance at a receipt costs nothing and preserves community trust. For trainers, above-the-shoulder probe strikes remain the most preventable failure point in taser deployment. Let us know in the comments below if there is an interaction or legal topic that you would like us to discuss. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our channel for even more police interaction and courtroom content.